Hello again. So today I'm just going to comb my hair. Um this hairstyle is one that I've really take the time out to do because I really wanted to see how it will turn out. Right. So here I am. I part my hair in section, the front at least in two. My hair still need to grow. So I'm just making tight cane row at the front. Normally when I cane row my hair, the front will be loosely cane row, but now I'm doing it really tight to see how it will look, right? So just going to make two tight cane rows at the front, and I was thinking to make a puff at the back, but then I thought that parting my hair in two, making them in puff will look even more better, right? So you can look forward to that. And I really enjoyed this hairstyle. So as usual, I like to share things that I would read in the Bible. And I was reading Titus chapter 2 verse 11 and 12. It says, "For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lusts, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world." So, the grace of God is the kindness of God, it's the mercy of God, it's the goodness of God towards us. And because of this grace, God's kindness, He brings salvation, which is that doctrine or that gospel. It had appeared unto all men. So, all of humanity, the gospel of salvation through the grace of God is offered. All. Not all humanity will accept it, but because of the love and kindness of God, He had offered salvation to all men. It's just like the text that says, "God let the rain to fall and the sun to shine on the just and the unjust." That's how salvation is. How even if you're evil, the rain is still going to fall. If you're kind, the rain is still going to fall. That's how salvation is. It's the grace of God towards us that it's offered to all men. So we can see how just God is. So it's whoever would want this salvation that is being offered, they will get it. So it's whoever want what God is offering will get it. So some people may say, "Oh, I hate when it rained," but a farmer out there plant his crops and he truly appreciate the rain because that is source of income and is also somebody source of food, right? So not everybody may be happy when the rain falls, but it's God kindness towards us, whether we like it or not, because He knows the purpose of all that He gave us. So just appreciating the gospel, right? It's God giving us the gospel through because of His love and kindness towards us, because He knows the gospel or the good news, the doctrines of Christ, the doctrine that Christ preached. He knows that we need those doctrines to the saving of our soul, because it reveals God and it it gives us the plan that we need to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So with this doctrine offered to us by the grace of God, we are supposed to be taught this doctrine. Remember the story of the Ethiopian eunuch? He had to be taught. It was the grace of God towards him that Philip, was sent in his way. He had to teach the eunuch the doctrine of Christ because the eunuch didn't understand what he was reading. Right? He was reading the book of Isaiah and he really didn't understand. But God sent Philip in Philip in the way to teach him, and that's the grace of God. And we can appreciate that with the eunuch, that this man must be taught. This man must know how to deny ungodliness. This man must be taught that, hey, you can't have no other gods. So when Philip went there to teach him to deny ungodliness, worldly lusts, and how we ought to live soberly and righteously and godly in this present world, you see that the eunuch need the doctrines of Christ. And so it is with you and I. In order to deny ungodliness and worldly lusts, and to be able to live soberly, we have to be taught the doctrines of Christ. And trust me, it's such a blessing when we get to understand the doctrine of Christ, how to live sin free, understanding what faith is, understanding what sin is, understanding the death of Christ, understanding how God will judge us, and who really God is God. So it's such a blessing, and there's so much to learn. If ever you're reading, if ever you're listening to any of my video and want to ask any question, do feel free. But yeah, that's what I had to share. But here I am, just finalizing my hair. I cane roll the front tightly and part the back in two and catch it in a puff. Yeah, it's pretty simple, although coming up with this style, it's a lot of consideration, like how I'm going to comb my hair, because some days I just don't want to be bothered because my hair is so thick. Just to have to comb through it really teach me discipline. I thank God for my hair type, but it is right. So I really love how this turned out, and I literally, as I say, you could wear this to work, you could wear this to school, you could wear this to church, and you could just wear this around the house. It looks pretty nice, and I love how it turned out. Not the best part in the back, if I had somebody there to help me, but nevertheless, this look really nice. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. Yes, so thanks for watching. Bye, lovely. See you in the next video.